Hey, welcome back. Let's do a quick flip through of my bullet journals collection pages. And I keep my bullet journal and my collection pages separate because I've got this little dinky thing that I'm using as my bullet journal. This is a passport size traveler's notebook. I was keeping my collection pages in this. This I've given to my wife, and that's her travel journal. And then this is my travel journal slash collection pages. So I will show you where I'm at with that. As those of you who are following along know, we are going to be doing some traveling. So I've got a box here with all my, I can store my inks in here, fountain pens, some cartridge converters. I've got some lead for my mechanical pencil. Don't know why that's in there. I've got some refills for my passport size. These are bags that came with a couple of pipes, a Peterson pipe and a Savinelli. And I can't remember what pipe came in this, but these make pretty good pen cases just to shove pens down in there. And Rich from True Budget EDC gave me these two Galen leather pen cases. And these are where my Lamy Safari and Lamy All-Stars live. Really like these. I appreciate that, Rich. And this is a Conklin Durograph. So let's flip through it. Okay, so I did one flip through of this already, and I showed you some of the travel related stuff of my hometown. So this is Bryson City, North Carolina. It's right on the edge of the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. And I'm going to be leaving here, leaving my hometown and traveling across the United States, me and my wife. So I started my travel journal here since we live in a tourist destination. And we've already been through that, so I won't bore you with going through that. But that's Bryson City. And then we went through a couple of my collections. I've got a cigar here and a bourbon. So those are the two of the things that I'm collecting. I'm sampling cigars and bourbons and pipe tobacco. I don't know if I'll put pipe tobacco in here. But we've already done the Macanudo Orange and this port barrel finished Isaac Bowman. Excellent, excellent bourbon, by the way. But I've moved on from there. And I'm not sure if we've covered this Perdomo. This is a Perdomo sun-grown. The construction was excellent. It's a very tight wrapper. Didn't come apart at all. And the wrapper is aged in a bourbon barrel. So wrappers are ordinarily aged anyway. So it was aged the way they regularly do it, just on a pallet. And then they stuffed it into a bourbon barrel, the wrapper. And I can't, maybe 10 months in a bourbon barrel. Wrappers aged in a bourbon barrel for 10 months, yeah. And that really did pick up, not so much the bourbon, but it picked up the oak of the barrel, I felt like. And maybe some of the char, because bourbon barrels are charred. Excellent, excellent cigar. And then a restaurant, Bryson City Brewery. Oh, I think we did cover this. I had the Judicola Nitro Stout, a very, very dark, rich stout. Excellent. And I had the Outlaw Burger, so an excellent cheeseburger. So there's something else that I'm collecting. I'm collecting restaurants that we go to, and I'll maybe collect the not home brew, the craft brew of whatever town we go to, and the best cheeseburger I find, because I love a good cheeseburger. The next thing I've sampled, and I'm still working on that, and I'm not 100% decided on this one yet, but it's the Knob Creek Small Batch Smoked Maple Bourbon. And is it pancake syrup or is it bourbon? I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about this one. it's almost like a liqueur, like they've taken the bourbon out of it, and you're just sipping pancake syrup. It's okay. I mean, for what it is, it's good, but it's very, very sweet. My wife loves it. It's amber in color, sweet, almost too sweet. Taste of maple overpowers the taste of the bourbon, I feel like. It's good, but not great. Is this bourbon or pancake syrup? I don't know. You could almost, it's sticky. You could almost use it as pancake syrup. I don't suggest you do that, but you could. And then an acid cigar. And I've been avoiding acid cigars because I kind of thought they were kind of a novelty. They are made by Drew Estates, which is a name brand. But maybe it's the name acid. I don't know. For some reason, I've never tried an acid, and they're popular. Maybe with the younger generation, I don't know. But this is the Kuba Maduro. Construction was good, but it had an uneven burn when I got down to the last third, and I had to touch it up. Not a terrible thing. You have to touch up a lot of smokes when you smoke them, but this one definitely I had to touch up a couple of times before I could get through it. It had, before I even lit it, it had a rich compost smell to it. Not a bad compost, but like good, rich compost. A pleasant smell of compost. So that was in the first third too. And then it kind of went to a richer cocoa and maybe notes of herbs. And then the last third, it went back to compost again, which was okay. And it's a decent smoke. It's good for the price. It's like an $8 smoke. It's not top tier, but it would make a good, maybe after dinner cigar, a casual cigar, but definitely not top tier. I would smoke it again. But it wouldn't be my first choice. And then I went back and I tried another Aroma de Cuba. And this is turning out to be one of my favorite brands, if not my favorite brand so far. I like my Maduros, my Macanudos, but this is really growing on me. I really like it. I've had 3 or 4 of these so far, and they've been just top notch. Really good construction, and it was an even burn to the end. No need to relight or touch it up. It had a really good chocolate with maybe a little pepper to it, just a little hint of pepper, and maybe some wood or cedar at maybe the last 2/3 down to the third. Mostly wood, and it finished up that way. It held that throughout the cigar. It's very good. This was a Robusto, excellent cigar at the $10 to $12 price. It's well worth that price, and it smokes like a much more expensive cigar, I feel like. Not that I'm an expert or anything, but it was an excellent smoke. I enjoyed it. So that's where I'm at, and that's where this is going to go. I'll do more restaurants and cheeseburgers and other things. And as we're camping, I'll do campsites too, and kind of give my thoughts about those as we do those. In the last video I did on this, I showed this ink that I didn't really like. This is a Iro Shizuku, and it was a pale orange. And I took an eyedropper and I mixed some Pilot ink, not navy blue, royal blue, and just put in there. And now it is turned out to be kind of a rust colored. And I think I can live with that. So you'll see that in here eventually. I put it in my Durograph just a few minutes ago. But I already had Monteverde Jade Noir green in there. And That's kind of messed it up a little bit. You can tell it's green, and then it's going to, somewhere in the middle of my writing, it's going to turn to this rusty orange, which may be kind of cool. I don't know. I like that. So we'll see. I might be able to shake it up and it'll do it quicker. But I didn't clean it out. I just, it was almost empty. So I just stuck it in there and sucked up some of this in there. I don't know if I'm supposed to do that or not. So this has got Monteverde and this Pilot Iroshizuku in it. This is the other ink I like. This is great. This is beautiful blue. So I'm taking these 3 inks with me. I had a couple of little Pilot inks. No, they weren't Pilot. They were Lamy? I think they were Lamy inks. So I'm not going to take those, but I am going to take these 3, and they fit in my little container pretty well. So that is my flip through. And as we go along, as we travel around, I will do regular updates about my travel journal. And it'll look more like a travel journal as we actually start traveling. All right. I appreciate everybody who has subscribed, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.